WTV8 Cleveland. Now, Tim Taylor, Denise DeCenzo, Casey Coleman on sports, and Dick Goddard with weather. This is News Center 8.
Good evening, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Here's what's happening. December is blasting into northeast Ohio tonight with the fury of winter's first major storm. Gale force winds are buffeting the area, knocking down trees, cutting off power, and sending wind chills into the danger zone, in some cases equal to 40 below zero.
On top of the wind and cold now comes snow, and with the whipping wind, it's become a real hazard for drivers. News Center 8's Martin Savage is standing by live with more on our first big chill. Marty?
Well, Tim and Denise, I could use about an extra 50 pounds to stand out here on the East Shoreway. It is really blowing. But believe me, it is better than what it was about an hour ago. The traffic is moving much more smoothly. In fact, at one time out here, it looked like a gigantic parking lot. Cleveland police were even asking people to stay away from the Shoreway because of the problems. This one person told me December has moved in like a rock. And believe me, they are right. Now, outside here, at times we had blizzard conditions. Visibility was near zero. Rush hour traffic in many places was reduced to a crawl. Wind gusts still 40 to 50 miles per hour. Wind chills 15 to 40 below. Most of the snow, though, is not as bad as it looks. Much of it is just blowing with only a few inches expected outside of the snow belt. But it is creating havoc for rush hour drivers. The biggest problems we know of right now, any place east of the city along the shoreline. We had reports of a 40 to 50 car chain reaction accident out on Route 2 in Painesville City. Cleveland Hopkins Airport had to stop landings for about 1 hour because of visibility problems. That has been cleared up, but there are still a number of accidents in and around the area tying up traffic. Now the salt trucks for the city. They are out, 46 of them. They are laying down salt. They are not doing any plowing because of the lack of snow. Their biggest problem, they say, is going to be blowing and drifting snow and a buildup of ice. Meanwhile, News Center 8's Dick Goddard is standing by at the weather desk with more on our first taste of winter. And if you can believe it, how it's going to get worse before it gets better. Dick.
The heaviest snow we've had reported at this point is in Lake and Geauga County, about 4 inches there. At Hopkins Airport, just a trace. At Northfield, Eric Weber reported 2 inches on the ground there, about a quarter of an inch on the ground at Akron-Canton Airport. More is going to fall tonight, and mainly in the snowbelt areas east of Cleveland, the notorious snowbelt that we talk about each year. Earlier today, we had a wind that was out of the southwest, and you can imagine with a wind traveling generally dry land, the chance on picking up any lake effect snow was almost minimal. Certainly it was, but then the winds began to back off more and more to the west. And there you can see that fetch across Lake Erie enabled the wind to pick up water vapor. It hits the land areas, is forced upward. It's called orographic lifting, and the water vapor directly sublimates into snow. It would appear in the, again, prime snow belt area. That would be from the eastern suburbs of Cleveland on through Lake, Geauga, Ashtabula counties, northern Trumbull County. Anywhere from 6 to as much as 12 inches of snow could be on the ground by sunrise tomorrow morning. Already in the western suburbs, we've had about an inch on the ground. I would think in most of the areas west of that snow belt and also to the south, except for northern Summit County. That's a secondary snow belt. They may see up to 4 inches there or so, but in most other areas, a trace to 3. Wind chills still about 10 to 20 below zero. Beep towards Erie and Buffalo. You could get into one of those whiteout conditions where visibility drops to 0. We'll have more on this later.
All right, thanks, Dick. Well, you know, our blustery winter weather caught some of us by surprise, but News Center 8's Wayne Dawson says it didn't take long for us to remember what winter is all about.